Bless your family. It is your Las Vegas neighbor story and giving you some Las Vegas history. Who remembers the El Rancho? And if you have heard of this hotel, if you remember this hotel, I want you in the comment section to drop, some type of commentary, a comment. If you remember your grandparents or parents visiting the El Rancho, show some love. This hotel hasn't been in existence since 1960. So if you're my generation, you don't know nothing about the El Rancho, but you may have heard of it. But the El Rancho opened up April 3rd, 1941. Imagine that, right? It became the very first resort, which would later start and become the Las Vegas Strip. So the El Rancho made history. And if you know anything about early Las Vegas hotels, they catered a lot to the old Western, frontier town. And so when the El Rancho opened up, it was different than some of the hotels that had existed downtown. Again, it was a resort. So we're talking about more rooms, talking about pools, state-of-the-art restaurants. But it still had that kind of, in my opinion, that frontier type of atmosphere. There were horse stables that were on the property. When Keno radio station opened up, they were stationed on the property. So it kind of gave like resort meets cowboy type of dynamic. But the El Rancho also really helped Vegas in a sense of like it attracted movie stars. As you can see, they had a beauty salon on property. But in terms of the movie star piece, it attracted big names in Las Vegas. Now they're like, okay, hold on, there's a resort here. One thing having a little hole in the wall hotel, but a resort definitely changed the game. And this is a hotel that, it didn't get built overnight. So they started building it, they designed it, and when it opened up, it truly, as we know, changed Las Vegas trajectory forever. There is no Las Vegas Strip without the El Rancho. Make no mistake about it. I'm going to say it for those in the back. There is no Las Vegas Strip without the El Rancho. The El Rancho made it possible because, again, it was the very first resort hotel. And it served a place where politicians, movie stars, people would want to come and better, go to the hotel, get in the pool, also ride a horse around the neighborhood, right? So it to me, it was like cowboy meets glamour, and it did serve the Western idea of Las Vegas at that time, but it also made people feel like they were on vacation, right? Because most people that would come to Las Vegas typically came from other frontier places. When the El Rancho opened up, it attracted people from all over the country now. And some of these people didn't come from places that had a frontier cowboy atmosphere, but it made them kind of resemble a little bit of home. Again, unfortunately, the El Rancho burned down in 1960, and there were other places that opened up in the El Rancho name, but there was only one El Rancho. And yes, Eartha Kitt was one of the most known headliners.